Today I want to talk about the most important and most useful websites in my opinion you can use as a Guild Wars 2 player. Not only as a new player, but also as a veteran player. I'm Sirma and let's jump right in. 10th place goes to Meta Battle. It's really good. It provides you with a lot of builds depending on what game mode you play. All of them are very likely here, so you can look them up and check out which build you want to play. For example, if you are looking for some PvP build, you can go there and check out what is currently played. It's not always up to date, but most of the time it's quite current, and therefore you can make use out of the builds that are here. And they are actually also nicely sorted, so you have meta builds that are definitely really strong, then you have great builds that are really good and playable, and then you have some more, let's say, niche builds and some draft and test builds. It's really nice, it's a really good website if you're looking for a build. The next website that's also on my 10th spot because it's doing exactly the same, just in a different way, is Hardstack. Hardstack is a community that is also providing you with a lot of builds. So if you go, for example, to Elementalist and search, you can see all the builds that they have for Elementalist, grouped by the game mode, and it's really nice. It's, I think, better than the Meta Battle website in terms of usability because it's really nice. The RPE is used here very well. So for example, if you go to Fresh Air Catalyst for PvP, you see the trade lines, you can see with what skills and stuff. It's really nice, and it's also really detailed description how you play this build, what you have to look out for and stuff. It's really good. Both of those websites have this. Some have better descriptions, some don't. It depends on the build and the game mode, but both of them serve the 10th place. So let's go to the next. On the 9th spot I have, for myself, I feel like Guild Wars 2 kill proof is really strong. This website is only used for instance content most of the time, and it allows you to enter your API, and this website will check how many times you have killed a special boss in raids, or for example how many times you've completed challenge modes in Frag. It's really helpful because if you have this, you can really easily come into groups that are asking for kill proof. You can just link them your profile here if you did register, and then they will let you in and you don't have to spam click or something your AP from a special boss. It's really helpful. However, it needs some kind of setup, so it's not that easy, but after a few minutes you will have it. So really nice website as well. Let's jump right into the next one, Discretize. I feel like if it's not perfectly up to date all the time, but if you're doing fractals, this website is really good. It provides you with guides of all fractals, provides you with builds that are currently run, also depending on what boss how to do there. And also, which I really like, is the augmentation calculator. So for example, if you don't have God of Fractals or Fractal God yet, you can calculate how many days at your current rate it will take you to get there. It's really nice. It's a really neat thing. On the next place we have Snowcrows. Snowcrows is really cool. It gives you really detailed guide to your classes and your builds that are for raids. It also has a section for open world, but I would say the most useful ones are the raid builds because there they also provide you with a lot of nice details to the rotation and of course how the opener functions, and with a video. It's a really nice website if you're looking for a raid or a strike build where you really need to optimize your DPS. It's really... And they also, that's a little bit underrated, it's not only that they have the benchmarks and the rotations and stuff, but they also have raids and written guides for them. Just really good. They have a really detailed guide about all the mechanics of the bases and bosses and even strike missions, and it's even for dungeons they have really detailed guides. So be sure to check it out if you are. The next website is also for builds, but it's more like if you want to do your builds yourself. So if you would like to create a build and test without getting much gear, you can do that on this website. It's called Guild Wars 2 Skills, and it's the editor of this website, so it's really cool. You can just click and, let's say, select the class you want to check something out, you can play around. It takes quite a long time to update it, so if we get a new relic, it will take months sometimes until it's there. That's a bad thing, but most of the time you can really nicely check and copy builds there. You can also use the chat link for your builds, and you can share it really easily. So for example, if I do a build guide in World vs. World and I make a video about it, I can easily put it in a description and you can easily open it and see what gear I used and stuff. It's really strong. It's also nice to calculate how much damage an attack does, for example. Next website is Fast Farming. It's amazing. It's a community-driven website, and it's also really good and detailed how to get the most out of your PvE farming time. Also some kind, for example, competitive is also to some extent there. So how can you optimize, and especially how much gold can you expect from doing a special farm? It's really good. It's really detailed, and for example, it even includes how much to expect from salvaging, how much to expect from currency conversion. So for example, if you have a lot of airship parts, how much gold can you get out of that? Really cool. Be aware that they optimize especially their profit per hour to the most optimal way. So if you can't do it that fast, you will obviously don't come to this profit per hour. So be aware that it's sometimes a little bit off for your gameplay, but that's fine. You will still get the amount of profit if you do it exactly like I say. A really nice website. Before I continue, I would like to tell you that only a small percentage of you are subscribed. So if you enjoy this video and want to help me and my channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Now back to the video. So the next website I want to show you is really unknown, I would say. So it's the Wardrop Unlock Analyzer. Link is as all the websites, of course, in the description. So you can put in your API key with the corresponding permissions, and then you can select some stuff here, and then you can see how much skins you have unlocked and how many of them you still need to unlock to get the full wardrobe unlock. There is a special item in the game which will unlock any not unlocked skin, one of them, if you double click it. And you can make use out of this website to calculate how much value your wardrobe unlock analyzer will give you. And if you use the analyze tool, you can, for example, select that you want only skins unlocked that are over 100 gold worth, and then you unlock only skins that are more than 100 gold worth with the unlock item, and before you have to get all the items that are not worth it that much, so you can see on a really nice list where to get them, how many you still need. It's a really nice tool, of course only for veterans. New players won't use that. Next really underrated and really strong website is Guild Wars 2 DLTC. So it has a lot of stuff, but most importantly I would say the trading post tool is the best. So you can search anything that is in the game, even stuff that is not sellable, and then, for example, look how it performed, how the market changed over time. So you can see how many current orders are there, and you can see, for example, mystic coins over the year. 1 year ago there were only 1 gold and 60 silver, and then they spiked, and now they are, let's say, almost constant at 2 gold. It's really nice. It's really good to see when to sell stuff, when to buy stuff, if you are in that sort of thing. But you can also go for something like, say, we want to see if it's profitable to craft the Alchemist steel ingot, or if we should just buy it. So currently it's almost 3 gold if I insta buy it. If I now go for, I want to buy the components and will not what's it called, insta buy them, just order it, then I will still lose money when I sell the finished product. So you can always check if that's worth it for you, and this is a really nice tool. Then second to last, I have a really strong website I showed before. It's efficiency. It allows you to do a lot of stuff. I will probably make a video about what you can do with this website, but it's really nice to see how much gold your account is worth. You can see what, let's say, stats your account has. You can see how to convert stuff that your account has. You can easily check how to craft an item. If you just put in any legendary, you can see what is needed to craft it, how much it costs. If I use my own materials, it costs way less, of course, if I have some, and what steps are required. It's really, really nice tool. It's extremely powerful, and you have so many, let's say, parts that are usable for almost any type of player. So I will for sure tell you more about this website in the future. But the first place has to go to, even though this website is so strong, the first place has to go to. The Guild Wars 2 wiki is by far the best wiki I have seen in any game. It's so detailed and it's so good, so well made. For example, if you go on armor or anything, it's so detailed and so easy. It's so many links. It's so fast, up to date as well. And of course, if you want to see the recent patch notes, it's way better than in the forum. Always go to the wiki. It's so good. It has so many useful tools. It even has a timer for the events. It's really nice. Event timer here. You can easily see what's currently ongoing, what will happen soon, and you can even adjust it to whatever you like. It's extremely well done, and please check out the wiki more often. It's really good. So that are my top 10 websites. Let me know in the comments if you agree or if I forgot anything. And I hope you liked this video. Be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more guides like this, be sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.